Tell Tony, Eddie and the Cruisers are here.
You on vacation or what? Yeah.
Yeah. Unbelievable. What do you think of John Cafferty, Robbie?
He rocks, you know, and I've got to ask him about what's in the water in New Jersey. These guys from New Jersey, what's up with? I think they have the best musicians seem to come from New Jersey.
Yes, yes. And we have John on the line right now.
And I've got to ask him about what's in the water in New Jersey. These guys from New Jersey.
Yes.
What's up with?
Yeah.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, John, are you there, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Just turn your volume down. There's a little 7-second delay. Welcome to our Reach Out with Ray and Steve show. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
We're doing very, very well. I want to thank you for coming on. And Robbie Robinson is our musical director, and he works with Frankie Valli for over 40 years. So, gentlemen, meet each other. There you go.
Hey, guys.
Hey, John.
Good to meet you.
By the
Nice
way,
to meet you.
I had a nice chat today with my buddy Eddie Mannion from Little Steven's band, from Bruce Springsteen, and of course the Asbury Jukes. And he said to tell you hi.
He used to come and play with us down the fast lane down in Asbury Park, and then over at the Pony. Eddie's a great guy, man.
Yeah, Eddie's gonna
with the Jukes back in the day, so we know Eddie a while.
And Eddie said he's gonna be part of this event we're gonna do Thursday for Tunes.
Well, I know Eddie and all the sax players down there really, they love Tunes. They get a lot of respect for him. He's like one of the greatest sax players around, and he's just such a great guy and, just amazing. So he needs a little bit of help because, he suffered a problem with his mouthpiece and some of his teeth and needed some extensive dental work and had to get his armature built back up again. So it's taken a while. It's been like over a year since this was going on. So
Wow.
So this is great that you guys are chipping in to the GoFundMe, making people aware of it. It's GoFundMe.com, and it's Tune Up for Tunes is the event that we're looking at.
That's right. I want to thank you very much, John. And your band started in the early 70s in Rhode Island. And
We did 72.
talk about that journey when it first started for you guys.
Well, we were just about, we were all in college, and we all needed jobs. So what we did was we started a band, give each other jobs. So we didn't have like visions of grandeur. We just wanted to play down at the clubs at the beach. We just thought it would be a really fun thing to do, and we started doing that, and it's we got really popular really fast, and years later we worked ourselves down to the Jersey Shore. Got really popular down there because we were friends with all the very talented people down in that area. So it's been a fun ride.
John, when they did Eddie and the Cruisers, was that almost like a biographical type of thing?
Yeah, I guess, for anybody picks up the guitar or drumsticks or, picks up a saxophone or a microphone. I mean, this movie was like, just a story about, what it's like to be in a band and you know, being in a band is kind of like being on a team. You know, I played
Right.
a lot of sports when I was a kid, and so did Tunes. And we played a lot of baseball, and Tunes was all God. He played football, basketball, everything. You know, so black belt in karate, all that stuff. So, but you know, being in a band is kind of like being on a team. You know, it's you know that was one of the things that I really liked about it. Still do, still love it.
Is it true that you was a big time Yankee fan, or is that myth?
When I was a kid, when I was a little leaguer, right? I mean, you know, Yankees were winning the World Series every year, and the Red Sox, who are our local team, you know, they were our local team. You know, that we used to go. My dad used to bring me and my cousins up to Fenway Park and buy like $2 bleacher seats, and we used to go sit behind Mickey Mantle.
Wow.
When the Yankees came into town. And, you know, I mean, so when I was a kid, I grew up a Yankee fan, you know, so I still remember that team, you know, Moose at first base, Bobby Richardson second base, Tony Kubek shortstop, Clete Boyer, maybe Yogi in left field.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. That
Roger Maris, Elston Howard maybe behind the plate.
Right.
You know,
there you go. You got it. You got it.
Lopez was in there somewhere.
Yeah, that's right.
Great team.
You
That's
got
right.
you got it down there, John. We're talking to the great John Cafferty, who we're all here for a fundraiser on Thursday, Tune for Tunes, and www.gofundme.com. Tune in for Tunes. We are trying to raise money. He's going through some medical situation right now. Now, John, your fundraising efforts have been kind of legendary. What are some of your favorite charitable causes like you like to give back to?
Well, Tunes and I did a lot of, we did a lot of events with, with the American Airlines raising money for cystic fibrosis and also, for breast cancer. You know, played in a lot of golf tournaments, for Make-A-Wish, and, for St. Jude's Hospital. You know, we used to play in John Daly's event all the time down in, down in Memphis we used to play. He's from Arkansas, but we used to do the tournament down in Memphis for St. Jude's. But, we did a lot of stuff. I mean, we ran our own golf tournament in something called, Rock and Jock, and we used to get all kinds of people coming in. And, usually it's for kids. I mean, we're there in a heartbeat. But played a lot of golf, got to meet a lot of people, a lot of athletes, a lot of musicians. It's just a great thing. So Tunes has put himself out there many, many times, now he's looking for a little bit of help to try to get us over the hump here with this surgeries that he's had to have, and these procedures that he's had to have for his teeth and his, you don't really think about it, but playing the saxophone has everything to do with, how you can hold that saxophone in your mouth. And this is like one of the greatest musicians ever, and he hasn't been able to play his horn in over a year.
Well, you guys been together for so long. We have a little clip of you in American Bandstand with Dick Clark. Let's check it out so our young viewers can know who you're about. Let's check it out. Dick Clark, John Cafferty.
Welcome back. Nice to see you again, John. Thank you. With your permission, reintroduce everybody, even though they were here before. We'll start with the man, furthest on the left. Right, brother.
Gary Guitar Gramolini,
Thank you, Gary. Next,
Michael Tunes and Tunes on the sax.
and on drums, we were talking about Eddie and the Cruisers, which was not a theatrical box office success, but it was when it got to cable, which gave birth to the album, a million seller. How does the music now differ from what you did in that album?
Well, the music for the film was primarily that. It was written for a fictional band in a movie. And the new album, Tough All Over, it's a little more real. It was written for a real-life band, more real-life stories in the lyrics. And that's probably how it's different.
John, that's a clip there. Our viewers are going crazy about that. You remember that day?
I'm not sure what clip you showed, but we were on Bandstand a couple of times, and Dick Clark was, he was so good to us. I mean, he loved our story. We kind of have this rocky story where we were a band that had been together for like many, many years, and got a chance to do a movie and put some songs in, and all of a sudden, it came out. They put it on cable television, and in a matter of weeks, so it sold like 3 million copies, and we were in the top 10 and had the #1 rock single, and just overnight sensation for a band that had been together for 12 years.
Yeah, on the dark side, 10 years, tough all over. Ray, you got a question?
John, I gotta ask you.
Yes, sir.
Two names. I'm gonna throw two names at you, and you tell our fans did they mean anything to you, and if they did, what? Okay, and the two names are. These are my two favorite of all time: Elvis Presley and Frankie Valli.
Oh man, just such a huge, influence, with both. Elvis obviously, he sort of influenced everybody. But when we were kids, my cousin Steve Smith, he has a great band called Steve Smith and Naked Truth up here, Rhode Island Music Hall of Fame guys, and they played with Clarence Clemens for many years. But we used to go watch Elvis in the movies, and we both kind of were really drawn to the music, but neither one of us, could see ourselves like trying to be Elvis. It looked a little scary, but not that we could, but it just looked a little scary to us. But when the Beatles came out, it just looked like so much fun because this was something that you could do with your friends. You could be part of a team.
Right.
And, get out there with your friends and do it. So I think they probably were a bigger influence than Elvis, but
Right.
just loved all that stuff. And Frankie Valli, man, it just, had all those great songs. I just love that whole songwriting era, of the Brill Building and all that great stuff that came out of New York
Right.
and Jersey. It's like the sound of those records, it's just, and the sound of his voice, what an instrument. Like Brian
Right.
Wilson, got that great falsetto.
Right.
Yeah.
Just beautiful songs. So great, Frankie.
Yeah, well, John, we're almost out of time. Robbie, what are your thoughts about John Cafferty?
Hey, John, well, have you ever met Frankie? Have you ever crossed paths, you Jersey guys, you?
I never met Frankie. My cousin sat next to him on a plane one day. And said that, he was like the greatest guy. But, admired him from afar, but never met him. Met his brother once, though.
Bobby.
Well, John, we want to thank you so very much. We're going to do this all over again on Thursday, all for your buddy, great saxophonist tunes. www.gofundme.com. Tune in for tunes. God bless you, man.
Thank you,
All
John.
right, guys. Keep up the great work, man.
Hey, and God bless you the fact that you're looking out for your pal. We appreciate that a lot.
Hey,
Rock on, John.
You gotta stick up for your teammates, man. You gotta help them out.
Thank you,
There you
brother.
go. God bless. Robbie, great show, huh?
Yeah, what a great show tonight.
It went
And
so
so,
fast.
hey, you heard it from the expert sports writers.